he's so calm back there, and it spreads to the rest of the team.
Jordan, right here in the first row.
Yeah, Tomas, since you got back in the lineup, there have been some times where you've had to move up. You played on the top line with Barkov when Rodriguez got hurt. You played on the third line a few times when Marchand got ejected and when Lundell got hurt. Just how much do you relish those opportunities, and does your mindset change at all when you're given the extra responsibility, the extra opportunity?
No, I don't think so. I try to keep my games simple, and doesn't matter who I play with, and try to do my best every time I'm step on the ice.
Mike, same side.
Tomas, Paul joked after the game that how much he hated the play that you made it, that he got mocked on the bench because everybody seems to know that he doesn't love those inside plays at the offensive blue line. Were you part of that on the bench? Because obviously it worked out.
Yeah, I mean, it's if you make those plays, you have to make it, and if you don't, then you're in trouble. That's for sure.
Over here to Greg.
Tomas, you are one of the few guys in that locker room that doesn't have a Stanley Cup ring yet. And I was wondering, when you were around so many people that have won already, is there any extra pressure when you get to the playoffs?
I don't think there's extra pressure because I don't have a ring, but I want that ring too. That's one of the reasons I joined the Panthers, and I don't think there is extra pressure. It's always pressure in playoffs. That's what I like it, and it's always fun games to play in the playoffs.
Back to Mike on the wall.
Gus, obviously you're known for you being a gym rat and working out, and I wanted to ask you about Bobrovsky. Paul was talking yesterday too about how just he's always in there with his routine, the Olympic lifting, things like that. I mean, how unique is that for a goaltender, and how cool is it for you, even somebody like you, to see that you're not the only one?
Yeah, I mean, Bob is, he's Bob. He's doing his own thing, and I mean, it's working for him. He always gives you energy when you see him. He's in there working and gives you inspiration, and I think it spreads to the rest of the team. Everyone's in there working, so Bob is a leader for sure, on and off the ice.
Jameson?
Gus been asking a lot of guys about Nico Mikkola, just outside of the play and the stuff on the ice. Just what does he bring to the group? Guys talk about how funny he is, Just how much do you love just being in that locker room with him? Do you have any good stories or anything like that?
No, but he's very funny. He's got the Finnish accent, which is hilarious. Sometimes I don't know what he's saying, but he always comes back to the bench saying something, and it's hilarious. But he's been so good for us, so I'm really happy for him.
Will, back row.
Because you guys have been through so many of these, but I'm curious, when you're the road team and you win game one, how much does that impact the psychology of it, or doesn't? How do you avoid that trap of, hey, we got one, that kind of mentality?
To be honest, nothing really changed for us. We always trying to get to our game and play our hockey. In the last round we lost the first two, so it's always good to get the first one. But now it's reload, refocused, and get back at it tomorrow.
Anything else for Gustav or Tomas?
Gus, this is for you. Can you just describe what is it like playing against the Hurricanes when you know what they're going to try to do? They're predictable. They do it every game. But what is that like to play against?
It's hard. I would say they try to play pretty similar than we do. Put a lot of pressure, hard gap, and just the forecheck and the sticks and the hits. So I feel like we're pretty similar, and it's a very hard game to play and hard to play against. So,
do you think?
I mean, for me, I always try to play the same way, and same with our team. We have the same game plan. You just got to be a little more aware that they're coming a little harder, and they're pinching, and you just got to know when you get the puck, someone is going to be on you. So that's probably the biggest difference.
Do one more if we need it. Mike? Sure.
Gus, Matthew was talking the other day, Kachuk, about just how kind of you're there Slavin, and Slavin and you are known as having two of the best sticks in the league. One, how much do you admire his game, and how do you work on that craft?
Yeah, he's an awesome player. He's for sure one of the best demons in the league, and just the way he plays, I for sure look to play like he is, and he's got a great stick and great gap, and all those things that I'm trying to do as well. So it's something you're trying to work on in practice. Even the simplest drills, you always try to knock the puck down and have a good stick.